It's time to let her go.
Yeah,
A,
it
a
is.
lot of what I'm about to say has already been said tonight, and we've said it repeatedly. It's time to cut her
Mm-hmm.
because you're not utilizing her. You're literally wasting her on the bench. She, this season, has probably gotten maybe 5 minutes of garbage time play. Maybe five, and that's probably being too generous.
Hmm.
In addition, as just was stated a little while ago, you got Mo Jeff, who is no longer on the injured reserve list. She's your only true point guard, and you don't play her at all so that you can free up Ariel Atkins so she can play in her natural position and ball the hell out.
Nope,
You
he
give
went
E
with Rachel
Will
Bannum.
all that playing time, and she got Butterfingers out there. She showed out on her birthday in front of her old team and her brother, but then tonight she's garbage. She can't
Garbage.
catch a ball. She can't hold a ball. She doing them tic-tac-toe free throws.
Hmm.
Like what in the patty cake is going on? You don't even jump off the floor for your free. Like, I don't understand. But you continue to keep her in the game. I'm also gonna be on Michaela's head tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Stop committing stupid fouls.
Yeah.
You already see that the officiating is not going in this guy's favor.
Nope. You
That
got to
BS,
recognize it.
that exactly. Basketball IQ is not just about how you move the ball around the court. It's not just about what you got to see everything. Like a quarterback, your head has to be on a swivel. You got to be aware of the shot clock. You got to be aware of where your man is. All of that. The fact that, oh my gosh. I'm convinced, I said it in the chat earlier, I'm convinced that Tyler Marsh does not watch film. There's no way in the world that he does. And even if he doesn't, there's nobody on the coaching staff you can't convince me is watching film. As a fan, I watch the game. As a fan coming into tonight's game, I already know that Kayla Thornton is going to be on a heater. And if she not, Kate Martin is.
That was a defensive problem. He never cut Thornton off. 29 she dropped.
You wait until the very last, minute and a half of the game to put Angel on Kayla. And I don't even want to say that was his decision. Angel probably just said, F it.
Hmm.
Let me go ahead and guard.
She should have been on her from the beginning, like Duvall said.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You make no contingencies. Y'all been knew that Camilla was going to be gone. Y'all made no contingencies. What I'm about to say is everybody probably going to clown me for, but I'm going to say it anyway. DeWanna Barner is not signed to a team yet. What we said yesterday, whatever team pick her up only got to pay what, 78, 72,000?
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of Maddie Westbell and or Kia Nurse and bring DeWanna Bonner in. Even if it's just for the rest of the season. We only got about 30-something games left.
It can't
She
hurt.
want to be she want to be close to her kids. So make it lucrative enough for her to want to come, even in the face of y'all not having what y'all need to have as an organization. Y'all made no moves at all to make sure that this was a cohesive team. And for all the people in the chat that consistently want to be on Angel's head, again, you can be an Angel fan and have criticism for her. I don't have it. We all do that, right? But some
Right.
of y'all are acting like you keep saying Angel needs to be a leader. Angel needs to step up. Angel needs to score. Well, hell, can Angel take a piss? Because she out there doing everything on the floor. Everything on the floor, even when her shots are not falling. The game, being a leader, being an elite player is not just about how many points you score. It's about how you impact the game on both ends of the floor. And no one on that team consistently does what Angel does. And y'all are wanting her to be a star player, a leader on a team in an organization that is not valuing her as such. They're not treating her that way. They're not positioning her in that way. But y'all
And
don't have that same kind of heat and energy for the freaking vets that's getting paid $180,000, $200,000. Make it make sense.
I don't get it, man. Hey, Miss D, what you got for me?
You know what? I agree with everything that L say. I don't know. I think Kia Nurse contract is not guaranteed, but I think Rachel's and of course some players. But yeah, bring in Dewana Bonner. Like you didn't play Maddie Westfeld. You know what? I had to turn the game off in
Hmm.
a second because Arrow Atkins was getting on my nerves. Chin was taking her to the hole. She looked confused on defense. I said I gotta take a break because she
Mm-hmm.
looked confused all night. No matter who they kept doing the same stuff, helping on Angel and leaving the 3-point shooters open, especially late in the game. We still trying to climb in. You leaving 3-point shoot. What is the defensive plan?
I
I,
don't understand why they think they gotta help Angel, Miss
exactly.
D.
Help. Let them play 1-on-1. All the bigs play 1-on-1. Why they keep doing that and leaving Thornton had one, you had Chin had of course Kate Martin was getting off. Like what is
Right.
y'all they did the same thing with the didn't they learn from the Mercury game?
They don't
Like
learn. They keep cheating to help Angel, whoever's in the post. That's got to be the defensive scheme. Ain't no way them ladies is out there doing that and just all of them going rogue. That must be the
exactly.
scheme.
Hold
Exactly.
on,
You
y'all.
didn't
Hold
There
on a
is no
second,
there
y'all.
is
Hold
no
on.
defensive scheme.
Hold on a second, y'all. It's
Mm-hmm.
300 in the building. It's 300 people in the building. Please hit the like button. That's one thing I'm asking you. Would you please hit the like button? And also my family, could you please subscribe to the channel? It's 300 of us that's here. I appreciate you. Please get us over the hump. We almost there. We had 300 subscribers. It's 300 people up in here. I'm sure everybody that's watching or being a part of us, y'all know, and we love you and you love us. And we're asking for your help to get over the hump. Right here, let's do it the same way we did the full court trio, y'all. Let's get active. Let's get motivated. Come on, let's do it. Go ahead, El.
Miss D
Yeah,
was
there.
talking. Go ahead,
oh
Miss
Uh,
D.
I was gonna say yeah, I agree with everything with L. Bring in Bonner. I mean, you're not gonna play Maddie. You keep playing Rachel Bannon. You got players that's defensive liabilities, and it's just. And then her shot not off, she not give you defense. She not give you offense. E will you had one job and you suck. You look like
Mm,
Kia Stokes out there. You look
yeah,
like Kia Stokes. You gave them you perform like Kia Stokes out there. Like really,
yeah.
like
And this is what I don't understand. I'm gonna let L get back in here. This is what I don't understand. All these other teams waving people, um, Fever waved the Wanabana. All these teams making moves. We sitting here with no moves, but we got two people sitting on the bench. One person overseas, two people on the bench that you don't play, and you ain't made no moves. I don't know. I don't know what the game. I don't know what the game plan is, y'all. I don't know what to say. It looked like a sabotage job to me.
it's incompetency. Um, because at the end of the day, you and Miss D made some great points. Here's the thing: they don't have a defensive identity.
No,
Tyler Marsh is an offense first coach.
he is.
That is his primary focus. I don't even know that he has the skill set. What we saw the last game, y'all can clown her and say what you want to say about her, and we all have talked about her. But Tanisha Wright was coaching the last game, and we see what happened. And just like with players, I think the same thing applies to coaches, depending on the system. And the system, let's be clear, doesn't just come from the coaching staff. On some teams, sometimes it's the front office and what they you still got to operate in the way that they want you to. What we saw from the LA Sparks game, from a coaching perspective with Tanisha Wright, was a better coaching job than we seen her do with the Atlanta Dream last season. Tyler Marsh never stays with what's working, which is why we have this back and forth where we'll do good and dominate one game, and then the next 3 games we lose.
I'm about to show y'all something that I just seen on X, and I'm gonna put that back up there in a minute.
Hey, y'all, hit the like button. Ain't no way, y'all. If y'all really love us and cause like we really love you, it's 300 people here, man, and it's 85 likes. Could we get the like? Hold on, Keisha, before you show that, man, stop. Could you hit the like button, family? Let's take a minute real quick, Keisha. Take a moment real quick. Could we please? I'm looking at at our page, man. We only got 85 likes up there. Could we hit the like button for a second, please? Before we move forward, it don't cost nobody nothing.
We had 152 likes.
It don't cost nobody nothing.
Y'all hit the like button. Somebody just got their message deleted. Okay. Take a moment of silence.
Yeah, for a second, man. Could everybody get the likes up, man? Can we get to, you know what I'm saying, at least 200 likes, man, to show YouTube that you guys really do love us and we love you. It's the same. We transparent in this thing. We
y'all
love
see
you
how
back.
hard y'all got my brother working? Y'all see how hard y'all got my brother working? This the same type of stuff that y'all doing to Angel.
Right.
Y'all want Angel to do everything.
Right.
Just like Bro Claude and Keisha, they create the content, they producing, they doing the graphics, they
Gotta
on
do
there,
everything.
calling the games, they doing all the stuff. And it's the same thing with Angel. Like anybody that can watch these games and not be honest and say that the team, the front office is failing her as a player by not getting her the help that she needs. We knew that Camilla being gone was going to impact how the team looked.
Yeah.
It was going to be a struggle. So I'm proud with all that we've said. I'm proud that they hung in there. It was what, a 6-point loss, 7-point loss?
Yeah, somewhere around up and down. Mm-hmm.
If Ewell makes just 5, it was 5-point loss. If Ewell makes 5 of her 6 free throws, it's tied. If she make all 6, we win the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's just one thing. That was one fixable thing. Everybody wants to keep talking about Angel got to take her time around the rim. She got to get finished. But the other part of that you keep leaving out is that she keeps getting fouled.
No, I'm all right. She took some jump shots today. She came out aggressive. I like it. I ain't got nothing to say about
shots.
Yeah,
because
I'm
eventually
good.
They're gonna fall and she's gonna get into a rhythm. I'm not mad about that. She ended up hitting a 3.
But I do want to show y'all something. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I gotta show it. About y'all boys.
What's up, Miss D?
Hold on. Let me get it in here. Miss D still over there yet? She's still okay. Hold on. Let me start. Hold on. Nah. Y'all tell me what you see.
Gotta get out of there before they trap. Throws it up. Good catch by Billings, and she'll hold on to it. 8-second separating shot.
Why he telling them to foul?
Because he's stupid.
Hopefully.
What Martin used to say, you stupid, Cole.
He is yelling to them to foul. Why? Y'all educate me because I'm not understanding why.
Knowing that it's going to put them at the free throw line.
Yep.
They didn't have to do that.
Because even Angel didn't want to do it. You see her?
Exactly.
She didn't want to do it. She like, what? And she did what, when I tell you she do what the coach tell her to do, she second guessed it and then she went and did it.
We always say that about her. To a fault. To a fault. I'm telling y'all, sisters, to a fault. To a fault. She does it. She knew she wasn't supposed to fire that girl.
It was a 3-point game, 22 seconds left.
She knew she wasn't supposed to foul that girl.
Play some defense and get a stop.
Right. They still had enough time to
hard D. Hard D.
Exactly.
What the hell, man?
If somebody get fouled in a hard D, then that's cool. We tried. But intentional foul?
Y'all let me know in the chat. Y'all let me know on the panel. What am I seen this on Twitter. I said, what am I missing? Why would you The players got, and he's over there hollering for them to foul, y'all.
It doesn't even make
Look
any
at
sense.
him.
Did he panic? That's what it seemed like. He
Of
panicked.
course he panicked.
Yeah.
You know, you're supposed to be a veteran coach, as far as knowing situations.
Of course he panicked, baby girl.
Lord Jesus.
Lisa Leslie, what you
What? Listen,
Lisa Leslie.
I know. Listen, even if they would have got Natalie with Jeff around, she wouldn't look the same.
No,
Because Jeff
because Jeff
will,
got to get fired and we'll give Lisa Leslie the GM spot.
exactly. I want Lisa Leslie to be GM, and
I
then
want her to
Natalie.
be the GM. I don't want her to
Natalie
be
would
no
not have
damn
these
coach.
players that Jeff had. You would not allow the players to come that Jeff
Tyler
wanted.
Marsh under Lisa would be a better coach. I'm telling y'all.
Now, to L's point, Miss D, Duvall, and Broclaw, we ain't never coached on a professional level. But even we know we don't need a foul here. That man panicked.
Baby Paige, I'm trying not because I know my baby Paige is up here.
You got
My
some
three
feedback,
sisters.
Broclaw. Something going on.
It ain't me. I ain't got nothing on.
Who is it? Let me see.
I don't know.
Well, maybe it's me because you the only one not on.
I ain't got no double nothing.
Hold on. Oh, now I don't hear it no more.
Yeah, I'm sure. See, I ain't touched nothing.
All I know is, all I know is
maybe it's you, baby Paige. You gotta turn something down.
You might have to turn off the show, or at least put it on mute.
Mute.
That's what I have to do. Put it on mute.
Yeah, you gotta put it on mute, baby Paige.
Put the show on mute. But I'm gonna tell you this, man. Hey, man.
This is
let me show y'all. When they came across half court, it was 27 seconds. She got the ball. Play D. Angel said, look, I'm gonna play some D. Play some D. I'm getting ready. She getting the ball and play some D. He is hollering. Play some D. I don't get it, Broclaw. I'm done. Okay. Yeah.
I'm glad you pointed out. Hold on.
Do y'all see this shit? We can't make this shit up. This is incompetence. This is incompetent behavior. This is out of control. This is not knowing what the fucking what you doing. You ain't knowing what you doing. You don't have a fucking clue. You don't have a clue. You telling it's 22 seconds left on the clock. It's 22 seconds. They down just a couple points.
They down one possession. They was down 3 points. Play some
just
D.
A couple points. Just a few points.
Play some D.
D. If it's a foul, fine. We live with it. But don't intentional foul a goddamn play lockdown D. I know that shit don't exist for Kia Nurse and Rachel Banner. They fucking cones, but goddamn. I would rather Kia Nurse just run the goddamn person over than just in trying to get the ball instead of just doing some intentional foul shit. Lisa Leslie, what? Mike Alter.
You need
I
some
wasn't
help.
even gonna crash out. I was cool. I came in here cool, smooth. I had a good day. My sales was up. I was smooth. I'm getting sales in the middle of the doggone alcohol department. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? They selling all in the parking lots and everything. Man, y'all ain't gonna get me to smoke cigars no more.
I'm gonna get the post game up here so we can further That's all, but y'all
This
keep
debacle.
Keisha,
I don't
why
want
you
to hear.
doing that?
Please don't play.
Y'all
don't
keep
play,
cooking.
Don't play Tyler, please. Play the players. No, seriously on some shit. Cause I'ma walk away. You play Tyler fucking Marsh. I don't want to hear nothing that he did. It was no fucking strategy. It was nothing done that we need. You can't tell me Tanisha Wright ain't over there coaching. You ain't gonna tell me that she ain't trying to help him. And she like, I'm tired of this nigga. I'm tired of this nigga. I'm tired of getting. I mean, I know she going to listen.
Oh,
Listen.
oh Lord.
Tanisha Wright is a dog. She's a dog of a coach. She got in motherfucking excuse my language. She got in Kelsey Plum ass last year. She was gonna box cut Kelsey Plum. She said, "What you say? What you say? What?" And then MVP came over, was like, "No, don't be trying to jump on." She said, "I jump on you too, if you going for what she did." And she was like, "Oh, hold on, coach. Like, no." So Tanisha Wright need to push Tyler Marsh over the edge into the Grand fucking Canyon, and we say bye-bye to this motherfucker till Lisa Leslie come be the GM. Tanisha Wright coach. She was the coach of the year. She had all people. She had a roster full of injuries last year.
Bro, Claude. You're losing it, bro.
All right,
I
I'm
need you to
done.
calm down. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you and Bro Claude brought this up, Keisha. Because we can't gloss over it. It's when you see a clip of your players on the floor and one of your top players, and you see the coach yelling to them to foul, and the player responds the way that Angel did. Like, can we unpack that? Cause she's like, what? What do you mean? This is somebody with a high basketball IQ. And most times you're not going to see, not too often are you going to see players like actively bucking their coaches and what their coach is telling them to do. You might see them get a little irritated and annoyed if they feel like their coach isn't advocating for them on a call or something like that. You don't use your challenge and none of that. Right?
Right.
Which, by the way, he didn't use not Nair challenge tonight.
Nope.
Nair challenge. You let Angel get a flagrant foul and didn't challenge it. You didn't advocate for her. Yes, Kayla got smacked in the face, but she ran into Angel's hand. I don't care what y'all say. But you got your player out there to ask, like, what do you mean foul? And like you said, it was a 3-point deficit. You don't have them running the ball in transition when it's on the offense, and then on the defensive end, you have no type of play set up to stop them outside of foul. To Bro Claude's point, if a foul happens in the process, okay, we could live with that. But to intentionally foul when it's a 3-point game, it just does not make sense. And I do want to hear what he got to say, because if he throw Angel under the bus one more time, I'm gonna get to writing letters.
All right.
I'm gonna get to calling front offices.
We about to play it, and we gonna stop and play and stop and play. Bro, Claude, when I get to Marsh, I'll tell you it's okay to put us on mute.
I'm gonna take my headphones off.
We'll give you the cliff notes later.
Before I play this, let me hit the.
Don't none of y'all players understand what I feel. I feel like going and punching him dead in his nose. No, just in the meat part of his nose, not break his nose, not up, but you know, the little bouncy part of that long ass snout he got,
Lord.
and just hit him dead in his nose and bust his nose.
Oh my God. Here we go, y'all. I think the ladies are up front, so you should be okay for a little while, Bro Claude, until he come
This
in the
is
building.
diabolical, chat. This is diabolical, chat.
It is.
Chat. This is diabolical. Players on the board, players.
Here we go.
I apologize.
You're going to be all right. All right, here we go, y'all.
Recording in progress.
We'll start with questions from players. Just like Brian.
Oh, it's so slow. Barely hear what that man saying.
I think actually in the first half they got a couple more offensive rebounds than we should have allowed them to get, and I think we probably could have got more transition than we even did. They did a better job of shoring up the wings, and we were trying to get up the wings a little bit more. But ultimately, we ended up in a little bit more 5-on-5. They scored more in the second half as well, right? And so when you're taking the ball out of the basket, it's harder to get out with the transition.
Let's have a second on your right.
I'm sorry, I can't see.
Did you know that you were going to have a good shooting kind of come to your warm-up?
I shot a decent in my warm-up, but I've shot a decent in my warm-up for a lot of games this season. I think when I was watching the film on this team, I felt like they gave up a lot of threes, and a lot of people got wide open ones. And so just being ready to shoot it, and my teammates did a good job of finding me pretty early in there, just on some miscues and some easy skips. So, yeah, I'll take a good shoot night any night.
And then there was a play in the fourth quarter. I think you had just hit a three, and you were coming down, and you were wide open for another three. You just picked this aerial, and she hit it. Can you just talk about like your guys' relationship with Justin?
Yeah, I got a lot of trust in A. Just knocked down pretty much any shot off the rhythm, one-footed shots. I have all the trust in the world in her to shoot those as well. Honestly, I was going to rip that one, but the defender jumped, so I found A. And I think a big piece of what we're trying to do, and sometimes we haven't shot the three ball as well in games throughout the season, I think, as we are capable of doing with the shooters we have. And sometimes when someone starts to hit a couple of them, it just becomes contagious, and the whole team kind of gets on board. And so that was just a good play in transition. We'll take all the momentum plays we can get, which is usually A.
We'll go front left.
You know what, tell us this is a common goal, but you guys are keeping things real tight, and then Valkyrie's on that Tobo run. What did you see both save in that 1 minute 45-second period as a bit of a
I think we allowed them to hit some shots that was probably their first option. I think they came down, hit a couple of threes. I think when I was on K, she hit it. Just got to tighten up defensively, but I think they hit some shots down the line that ended up helping them again.
All right, you hit 5 threes. There's a lot of ebbs and flows in this game. You guys went by a good portion, and then they came back into the lead. So, what do you think of this team? First year, they're looking this year. They're above 500 right now. So, you've been in the league for a minute. So, what do you think of this team and the whole new look of the West Coast?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really impressive what this organization is doing in terms of how they're kind of pushing the movement of women's basketball forward. And you never know what it's going to look like when it's an expansion team. And credit to everybody in this organization and what they're doing and how they are, ramping up those valuations of teams and putting and investing money into it. And I think this is a team that's gelling really well together. I saw one of them say in a press conference once, they know what it takes, right? They've been in those positions where they've been 6 women on a lot of different teams. They know what it takes to play hard and try and win some games. And so I'm really impressed with what they've been able to do so far this season.
We'll go to the front right.
How about the atmosphere that you see with the chasing? I mean, the Warriors play here without maybe drawing the exact same number of fans that the Warriors are. I mean, how much does that play into the home court advantage?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's incredible when you look at it, the landscape of women's basketball and how it's continuing to grow. And anytime you can get fans like this, regardless of where you are in the league, that means you're bringing people to games and they're starting to see people. So, maybe there's somebody in the fans today that became an Ariel Atkins fan because they watched how good she was too, right? And that's a big piece of it too. So it's been great to see the atmosphere here building, and credit to the city getting out and supporting these women.
We'll go to the second row on the left.
Caitlin Chen and Kate Martin played pretty extended minutes there in the fourth quarter. I was wondering what kind of problems or what are they doing differently than the problem in that fourth quarter?
Just being fearless, being confident in what they do. Obviously, they're good basketball players. Kayla, she knows how to attack on her teammates. Kate is also always aggressive. That's who she's been since she was in Iowa. So I just think they were just being themselves, honestly.
And then Kayla Thornton with the career high 29 points.
Yeah.
She, like I said, she was a 6th, 7th woman on the team. That speaks to depth of the NBA. There are players like Kayla Thornton that get the opportunity to be in.
Yeah. I mean, 100%. I'll give KT some praise here. I watched her training camp when she was trying out for Dallas, kind of back in the gap a little bit, and she's done nothing but get better and grow her game. And she is literally the foundational piece of what this organization is building. She's doing a phenomenal job of it.
Front row on your left.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering what was going on, behind finding those open 3-point looks.
For us.
For
I mean, that's what we got to do. We got shooters all around us, so we got to make sure that we can find open shots. I would like for us to get a lot more. I mean, you got Kia shooting tonight like 5'11". We got to capitalize on nights like that and continue to have more nights like that, please, so that it can help our offense flow.
Got time for a few more. We'll go back to Alyssa.
Hey guys, I think this is like the third game where you kept it to 11 turnovers or less or something like that. I know you guys have been working on that a lot in practice. So how does it feel to see that transfer?
You got to take small wins here and there as well. And I think, every time we finish a game, we understand kind of what are the things that maybe didn't go well for us that day. What are the things that we need to execute better? And for quite a bit at the beginning of the season, turnovers was one of those things that constantly came up. And so I think as a team, we were kind of just like, it's enough saying it, we have to do it. We just have to be better at it. And we've done a better job of taking care of the ball. The passes that the initial person who gets the turnover is making, it's setting screens for somebody else to get open. It's getting open at the right time, giving them a target. And as a collective, we've done a better job of that. So good. We keep it under 11's good, man. Under double digits is great, but 11's good. Yeah, we've been at 25. That's good. So we'll take it.
Last couple, we'll go Brian. What did you think about the space?
It could have been better at times. I think we got a little frantic there, and when we get frantic, we begin to stand on top of each other. I think there were about 2.5, maybe 3 quarters that we put together that I really think that we did a better job of spacing the floor at. But when things get frantic, I think we need to stay locked in to what we're trying to do and the way that we're trying to attack.
One left.
You guys go to LA in a couple days and you have the road. How does that help you guys grow? How is it being on the road? You got a player as popular as Angel on the team. You'll get all kind of reactions from them. Visiting crowd.
We'll take the fans. We usually get a lot of fans in the visiting crowd as well. And I think being on the road is, in a way, it's fun for us because we get to be around each other so frequently. I think for me, some of the best memories that you have in basketball is never this game. I won't remember the score of this game next year. I promise you that. But I will remember the breakfast that we all had together this morning in the training room before shoot around, because we laugh and we enjoy each other's company, or the bus rides and the conversations that we have on there. And so it's fun to do that. I think it's the beauty of this league is you have to have a short memory, right? 48 hours, we play a whole other game, whole other team. So you lock in on the scout, and at the end of the day, you're going out there to try to get another win. And so we'll enjoy each other's company, but we are focused on getting wins.
Thanks, everyone. Coach will be next.
Thanks, guys.
What kind of loser mentality was that shit?
Yeah, it was sad. This is sad. Very sad.
Did y'all
It's a
think?
reflection of leadership, man. If that's it, I can only imagine.
Are you mad you lost?
She not the leader, and she know it.
No, what I'm saying is, hold on. She a veteran. Are you happy that you? Are you just happy that you had a good game? You don't care about the loss?
She just said it.
Well, you know what? It sounded like, you know what it sounded like? It sounded like we was watching the Valkyries players instead of watching the Sky players. They kept talking about the good thing the Valkyries did. What about the good things that you did?
But you know what though? Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. You know what though? Just thinking about what she just said. They had a breakfast together, and them as players, they sat amongst one another. They that shows me already that they have to talk amongst one another, because this mark ass, pathetic ass, fucking young ass coach that's incompetent, with his old ways and habits, don't have a clue. Not a clue. Yes, Ariel Atkins had 20 points, but they were so damn quiet you wouldn't even know it.
Not impactful.
They were so damn quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even know it. Yes, they were. They were impacted, of course, sure, because we were down. So every point that's scored when you're a trailing team, Every point that's scored when you're a trailing team is an impactful score. Okay, we got that part. But God damn, Ariel.
She still didn't get going until like the second half.
But that's my point, baby girl.
Yeah,
that's my point, baby girl.
All right, bro.
Rebecca Allen, 3 points. Michaela Alawade, 4 points. Sorry ass E Will missed all her fucking free throws, all the layups that she tried to shoot, and goddamn it, 1 point.
Bro, Claude, put me on mute because I'm about to play Tyler.
I'm finna go up off here and come back.
Go fix you some popcorn.
Keisha, before you play Tyler, can you run through the stats for real? Like, what was the stats?
Hold on. Look, bro, Claude, go fix you some pizza or something and come back. Let's see. Hold on. Let me tell you what happened.
Oh,
Brian
Lewis say he had them cursing. Oh, Brian. I'm not finna listen to that. I'm not.
Hold on. I'm going to go through the stats right quick.
Okay.
Michaela, 0 for 3, 4 points. She had 3 rebounds. Angel Reese, 7 of 16. She had 18 rebounds, 2 assists, and 17 points. Banham was 3 of 6. She had 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 11 points. Rebecca Allen, 1 for 7, 3 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Atkins, 7 of 16. She had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 20 points. Okay. E. Will, 0 of 3, 1 point. Kia Nurse was 6 of 14 for 17 points. She had 3 assists. Haley Van Lith was 1 of 3 for 5 points. They shot 37% from the floor, but at one point during the first half, they were shooting 26%, something crazy. Golden State, Caleb Thornton was 8 of 15 for 29 points. I don't even think they pitched the bitch at all. She had 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Stephanie Talbot was 0 for 6 for 0 points. I think that's who Angel was on. She had 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Monique Billings was 4 for 9 points with 4 rebounds. Tip had 4 for 13 points. Burton was 0 for 5 for 2 points. Then they bench. Bibby had 6 points. Letitia came in and gave him 3 points. Kate Martin gave him 11. Chin gave him 10. So between Thornton and the bench, we got guys. They still only shot 37% from the field because you remember in that first half, nobody could buy a shot. Nobody wanted to take it down. We was out there playing football around, playing their game. They actually imposed their game on us because we don't have no identity. But there it is, Ann.
So Angel was what? Her field goal percentage was 49%.
What's 7 of 16? Hold on. 43%.
8 to 16 is 50%.
43.75%.
Okay.
Yeah, she was doing her thing, but she had a lot
jump
of
shots too, So.
Right, but they never gave it to her. The refs didn't call. She had a lot of fouls and ones. They didn't call it.
How many assists did she have?
2. They didn't run it through Angel today. The ball was mainly in Atkins' hand and Banham, and sometimes Angel.
I told ADP I'm gonna pull my hair out. Banham, I'm gonna pull my hair out if she handled the ball one more time. I can't take her. And then, like I said, I had to turn it off like in the second quarter because for her to be a vet, she let Chin just take it to the hole. Ariel Atkins. She, even when she wasn't scoring, she was getting the people open looks. I'm like, what is Ariel Atkins doing? She looked very confused on defense.
And yes, you're right in the chat. They bench gave them 30 points.
Exactly. We don't have no bench. I mean, who
now listen, at one point, I forget
King Webb, what up?
Maybe the end of the second quarter, and the commentator said that they were equal in bench points at that point. I think each bench had given them about 14 points. So then how they ended up blasting us out the water, even in that category, is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's coaching, but it's a combination of things.
But they have a better bench. You know, you bring in Tip, you bring in Bree Hall, you bringing in who else?
They
I
had
can't
let
think
me
of a
see.
lot of other players.
They
They have
had
better
Chin on the bench,
chin,
Kate,
right?
Kate
Kate
Martin,
Martin, right?
Letitia, and that
Lakeisha, yep,
Bibby girl
exactly.
who hit them 2 threes on us.
And who we bring off the bench?
Bree Hall was over there too, but
Bree Hall didn't even play.
She didn't play, but she could. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
But who do the
my man
sky?
King.
Who we got?
Our bench was E. Will.
Oh
The
Lord.
nurse gave us 17. HVL gave us 5, and he don't play the other people. Maddie
He
Westbell
didn't even play HVL. 13 minutes ain't enough, Burn.
Maddie Westbell and Mo Jeff didn't play. We only played 3 off the bench.
This man IQ is a romper room, if I ever saw it.
I mean, I want to ask him. See, they don't ask him the right question. We about to play this post conference, but I would ask him, look, is something wrong with Maddie Westbell? Is she hurt? What the hell, man? What we doing? Why is that girl not playing and you downplay? Look, I couldn't be no reporter because y'all, they have been took my credentials.
Good Lord.
Good
Lord.
Go on mute, bro, Claude. I'm about to press the play.
I'll be back.
All right, here we go. Here come Coach Whisper. I think he coming. Come on in, Coach Whisper. They probably laughing at his ass before they come. Come on, Coach Whispers. All right.
All right, go ahead. So, Coach, obviously, more of it was what you guys are working on, but I just want to get your thoughts on the fact that you guys pretty much answered a lot of the runs that were happening tonight. So, get your assessment.
Yeah, I mean, I can't fault our players for anything tonight. They fought incredibly hard. We struggled to get much going inside today. Golden State, it's one of the calling cards of their defense is protecting the paint. So we had to find other ways to score. We shot it well from three tonight, but I think the points in the paint was the difference tonight. We took care of the ball for the most part, so I was pleased with the effort and the overall energy and communication of our group.
Turnovers trending down. How does that feel to see the work translating?
It's great. It's a complete testament to our players and the focus and energy that they've put into taking care of the ball and understanding that if we do so, we'll be in a lot of these games. So they've carried that mentality over the last couple, and hopefully continue to do it moving forward.
All right, Coach. You're playing a team that's considered an expansion team, of course. You'll have another one next year. But how impressed are you with the way that they play? They're above 500 right now. Excellent crowd, sell out every night. So, what is your feeling about this team and how they come into the scene with this well?
I mean, you can't really say enough of the job that Natalie's done, and then it's a testament to the players and being bought into the philosophy that that Natalie has preached to them and the system that they have, and they put a lot of pressure on you with paint touches and being able to drive and kick and create outside shots for their shooters, and they got a good group. You can see how they're connected together on and off the court. The organization obviously has the support of the city, and it's a team that you can get behind. So they're easy to root for from the outside, and they're in good hands with Natalie and with a lot of young talent out there. And so I think it's only going to continue to trend upwards for Golden State, as a franchise and then in this league.
Right. Coach, you guys had a 64-61 lead in the Valkyries that we won a 12-0 run. What happened in the fourth quarter with that run?
Yeah, I think we took some quick shots, which allowed them to get in transition a little bit. But they knocked down some tough ones, and we didn't stop fighting. We kept competing. But that's the pressure they put on you when they have the home court advantage, and also when they're able to knock down threes. It's just with them, it's just a matter of time. Honestly, I know their overall 3-point percentage isn't great, but they continue to take them, and they continue to take them with confidence, and they make them in big moments. So Kate Martin hit a couple in crunch time, and obviously Kayla Thornton was hot tonight. And so they're a good group. They're gritty. They're tough. They continue to fight. They don't give up. And so credit to them for coming on.
We'll go to the second round left. Was there anything in particular that Kayla Thornton was doing that was allowing her to get open or get looks?
Well, I think she's a force because she can play off the dribble and use her size and strength to power her way into the lane. But then she's also a really good cutter. She's a really good mover off the ball, and so she just doesn't stop. So you got to continuously have vision on her, and you can't lose her. You can't overhelp too much because she obviously can knock down the three. But she was able to get to the line 10 times tonight, so she's a really good player. And Golden State has kind of accentuated all of her abilities and her talent, and so it's just a testament to her.
And were there any specific challenges that the backcourt of Caitlin Chen and Kate Martin presented? They got some extended time there in that third, fourth quarter.
I think they just they're two pieces that just fit perfectly into how they want to play. And again, the constant movement on and off the ball, the pressure that they put on you defensively as well. It allows them to play big minutes and big moments, and so they came through for them.
Go back to Brian.
Coach, what do you think happened there in that second half? Kind of took on
I thought we struggled to get stops at times, which inhibits your ability to get out in transition. But first half, either team was really hitting that well, and second half, they came through and hit a few, which it was always tough to get out in transition when you're not getting stops. And there was moments where we got stops, but had to set up in the half court to try to get momentum going that way. But they continuously put pressure on you defensively, and that's what they did tonight. And I thought for the most part we handled it well. I think the points in the paint is usually an area that we can kind of count on, and we had to find other ways to score tonight. But our team again continued to push through.
We'll go back to Alyssa, the second round.
I think there were, towards the end of the game, it was maybe 25 seconds left. I think you guys were down 3, and then Angel fouled. Was that a schematic choice, or?
Oh, they're asking him about it.
No, that was all on me. Yep, that was my choice to have him fouled.
Any more questions for Coach? We'll go to Carly Bell on Zoom. Please unmute.
Yeah, just to kind of follow up on Alyssa's question, Coach, what was the reasoning behind having Angel fall, in a 3-point game when there was about a 7-second differential between shot clock and game clock?
Yeah, that was again, not to our players. That was completely on me. That was a mismanagement of the clock. So
at least he took ownership. Lord, at least he took ownership, y'all. Y'all heard him. He said it was on him. That was a clear mismanagement of the clock.
Yeah, he took ownership, but it sounded like he was it was like a deadpan answer still. It was my mismanagement. It was my mismanagement.
I can't wrap my head around him, Ariel, and Kia. I can't tell if I'm listening to the Sky coach and players or the Valkyrie.
Exactly. What's going on? What did you do
shows
right?
no fight, and I've seen it in the chat, and I agree with this 1000%. If you don't start speaking up and advocating for Angel, you're going to put her in a really bad position. She's already playing injured. You have to advocate for, in the same way Christy Sides probably didn't favor Caitlin Clark so much, but she spoke up. You got Cheryl Reeves speaking up for Fee. Why are you not again? I said it earlier. The expectation is for her to be this have this position, this role, but y'all treating her like a role player. You're not doing anything to protect her, to help to elevate her. And she will die on the sword. She'll take the L in the media for you, but you won't as the leader. You're the leader, the coach, but you won't do that for her. The GM, Jeff, won't do that for her.
Right, because she get mugged every night. Every night she plays, she get
Every
mugged,
night.
and he don't say anything.
Yeah, how
I
many free
mean,
throws? How many times she get to the line tonight?
exactly. I'm sure she got
And
scratches and bruises all over her body, and he don't take care he don't take up for her because she take up for him to give him grace. Do he say that about her? No,
No.
he don't say nothing.
And then you got her where she's sealing her man. She's wide open. She calling for the ball, and y'all passing the ball to everybody but her.
And can we get out and transition a little bit more? Can we get out and run?
How you gonna get out and run with Bam Bam? She could barely move. and Kia Nurse.
Put her on the bench then.
But who gonna run with Angel?
You know what? I can't miss these.
Who
This is
gonna
too
run
much.
with her?
This is too stressful for me.
Right.
I need
She has
therapy.
nobody to run. Bam Bam.
Where ADP at? Shit.
Pillsbury Dough Girl. And you got Kia Nurse. Come on.
Again, we back to why haven't they made some moves? Every other team that made moves, Misty and L.
Listen,
Yeah, there's some players out there. There's
Miss
some
D
players
and
out there.
Keisha, Phoenix Mercury made a move yesterday, even in the face of all this DeWanna Bonner news. They waived somebody and bought somebody else I ain't never even heard of on the team.
I heard. Yeah, because they trying to win. I don't know what the hell we trying to do. They got people out there.
Yes, they do. A lot of people
I mean,
are like.
Look, they got people that didn't get picked up in the draft. I mean, at this point,
does it hurt? Does it hurt?
At this point,
To
try
waive
Deja Kelly
Maddie
or somebody.
Westbelt and have Jessica Carter come. Does it
What
hurt?
about Destiny Henderson? Destiny Henderson. You have Maddie
Jessica
Scott.
Carter is 6'6".
You said,
Jessica
"Oh."
Carter is 6'6".
Yes, I like Jessica Carter. Why did they trade? Why they got rid of her?
They were just playing with her. They ain't
They
gonna never
Maddie.
sign
They
that
got
girl.
Maddie. They got Maddie.
They can still bring her back.
For Maddie.
Let me tell you, Tyler Marsh and them guards had Caitlin Chin looking like she was an all-star tonight.
She was an all-star.
That's why I
Shit.
turned TV off in the second quarter. I can't take it. I got mad.
I think I need to go to the website and vote her in.
I was cussing at the TV. I was like, you know what? Let me stop before I start. I was gonna throw stuff. I was throwing stuff almost.
Excuse me.
I can't be around y'all because this was diabolical. Tyler Marsh said, yeah, that's all on me. He took responsibility, bro, Claude. He said
I
it was
don't give a
mismanagement.
You telling us a rhetorical question, bastard. We know.
It's all on me. I'm so sorry. It's all on me.
We know. We
panel is
fucking know.
diabolical.
We know, fuckhead. We know, asshole. We know. You dirty mother sucker. You dirt. We know.
Lord, please. You know, in real time when I was calling the game, I was like, what? But when they slowed it down, I said, oh, he over there playing. He gonna get quiet on it.
Oh, Angel. I don't know.
And she looking at him like,
she's like, what bastard? What did you say to me, bastard? You dirty bastard. You finna give me another foul, which is gonna go on my record.
And
it's me having 4-5 fouls now.
And I guess it's safe to say, I'm gonna get y'all take on this before we get out of here, y'all. I guess it's safe to say that Tyler Marsh thinks Michaela Onyenwere is a 4. And that's all
why she ain't. That's why she wasn't effective.
And that's all she gonna be. He need to release her too. Free Michaela Onyenwere.
Free Michaela.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Because he is putting her career in the top. Hey, sooner or later, she gonna be on a scrap heap somewhere. Ain't nobody gonna pick her.
Be on a motherfucking milk carton.
What if Maddie go to another team and play good? What did that say about?
She is.
Whispers?
She gonna go to another team and she's going to play great.
And
she's going to another team.
Whispers?
No,
yeah.
He sucked. What you mean? What the whole league know he sucked.
I'm gonna give a hot take. I think they fired him. I think they fired him around
Game 20.
All-Star break.
They're not gonna fire
Game
him, y'all.
20.
They're not firing Tyler this
They
season.
not
Nope, they
firing
not.
him.
Nope.
They're not gonna fire
They
him.
finna ride out. They finna go for the motherfucking sweepstakes.
Tyler was Jeff's choice. Firing Tyler would mean that Jeff would have to admit he was wrong.
Well, everybody know he's wrong, so he don't have to admit it.
No, he finna.
But-
no, he going down too.
All I
He
know is
going
Michael.
down.
Yeah, I think both of them getting fired. I think Michael
He
also down
going
there on
down.
the,
You better believe he going down.
he on the court talking to other people and legends in the game. Something ain't right with that. Nobody wants to be a laughing stock. This shit is getting ridiculous, man. It's one thing to lose. It's one thing to be so obvious that you're incompetent. That's not a good look, man. He might as well let Jeff P come coach. If he don't know when to do stuff, he don't know how to adjust in real time. But at the end of the day, the man never coached before. He a novice. I just didn't think he was gonna be this damn bad.
Natalie haven't coached before like that either. Ain't no excuse for Marshmallow. Natalie haven't coached like that.
Hey, man.
What's Marshmallow?
Look, listen to me, bro. Listen to me, Miss D. It's on a curve. It's on a curve.
You're right.
Different. Did we even interview? Let me tell y'all something.
Go ahead.
Did we even interview Natalie? Did we even interview Sidney
No.
Johnson?
He wanted Urkel. He wanted Urkel because he wanted to boss Urkel around.
He should. Chicago Sky is like a hot spot, right? And not in a good way. Like it's one of those hot spots that you stay away from. Everyone watch what they do. Hold on. Who? I got background noise.
Hold on. That's probably loud. I'll put him on mute. Go ahead.
Everyone across the league saw what they did to Teaspoon.
Mm-hmm.
No one was willing to come here but Tyler Marsh. And I think the only reason why Tyler Marsh was willing to come here is probably because it only came down to Chicago Sky and maybe one other team. And Jeff probably sold him wolf tickets on what he would be able to do as a head coach with the Chicago Sky. Wasn't nobody else coming here.
Okay.
And I think the only reason why Paris and Tanisha and Raina came is because they sold wolf tickets.
But hold on, Sidney Johnson was in the building.
Exactly.
But he was connected to Teaspoon.
Right.
So Jeff was not going to let that happen. That was Teaspoon's pick.
Okay, hold on. Another thing. Jeff wanted control, and it was like he could control Coach Marshmallow. He could control him. Because there's no way that a good coach would look at this roster besides Camilla and maybe Ariel Atkins and say, yeah, this team is it. There's no way he would allow, any good coach would allow that to happen. But like, look, I can't work with this.
Was Jeff there tonight? Anybody see him?
I don't be looking for the Pink Panther, so you ain't
gotta look hard.
I didn't see him here. He might have been there. He's a mongrel. All I know is this: free Maddie Westbell and Michaela Onyeabor. Just free them, man.
You talking about free Michaela? Go on and pack up.
Free the M&M girls. Free the M&M girls.
They're not gonna let them go.
Girls.
You know they're not gonna let them go. They're making money off of them, and they're not gonna let the Twin Towers go. That's why Camilla is over there with her Brazilian peeps, having her a good time.
Yeah, she doing TikTok. She happy over there.
Wouldn't you be? Over there. Let's keep it a buck. Wouldn't you be having a time of your life?
You said, do I want to go Brazil with a good team or be in Chicago with a bad team? I like Chicago, but the team suck. Me and Angel, we the only ones doing it. Everybody else is a whack. I don't want to be here. Yeah.
Just wasting their talent. But,
Y'all keep calling this man slow, and I'm asking y'all to stop doing it.
That man ain't slow. He just don't. He not slow. He's stubborn. He might be one of those guys that think he's the smartest man in the room. And I'm gonna say this. I refuse to believe his assistant coaches, his staff, nobody's telling him nothing. I refuse to believe that. He must be ignoring them, y'all. It's no way them women sitting on that bench letting this ninja run up and down after they didn't can't be. It just,
You know what?
it
Tanisha
can't.
got a strong personality, and so do Rena. But I can see Courtney kind of sitting there be quiet. But
Right.
Rena and
Tanisha,
they be like, Coach Tyler, come on, because you could see. I think it was one game. Rena had that look on her face, like, you know what? I'm over this mess. I want to go home, get in my bed, and go to sleep. She was ready to go.
You know how you get to a point, and I'm gonna tell you, what, ladies, you'd have been in this when you trying to tell somebody something, and after a while, you like, you know what, you got it.
Yeah.
you got it. If you don't want my input, I'm just here to support you. I'll wait till you call on me. You got it. That must be what it is, because you can't pay me to believe all these basketball minds on this staff. Nobody say nothing to him about Michaela keep playing at the 4. Nobody.
And you know what? I know we keep hearing and having these conversations around Angel needs to force a trade, but realistically, I don't know that can happen this year with her rookie contract.
No, she's stuck there.
She can't do anything.
No, she's stuck there. Yeah, she can't do nothing. She gotta eat it and skin and grin it and try to help this dude. You know, all Angel can do is hope that the ownership bail this team out, because I'm telling you, I'm saying this, and I know y'all. I know y'all. I get what y'all saying, y'all. You guys are probably right, but even if he make it through the end of the season, ain't nobody coming to this team, man. Messing around with no Tyler Marsh. Ain't no vets ain't no free agents coming to this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So now you in a catch-22, because what you gonna be able to tell them if you don't turn the corner? You ain't gonna be able to tell them nothing. So why would they want to be a part of this? Like I told Duvall many of moons, why would Kalia Copper come to this and leave Phoenix? Like, for real? Why would she do that? She'll be a fool, man. And I love Angel, but I ain't coming over there. I love you from afar.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because when you're getting drafted, you have no say in what team you're going to.
You don't have no say. So it is what it. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, and even if you and like you say, even if they fire him at the end of the season, they might as well keep him, because I mean, that'd be another coach fired, and they went through so many. I mean,
and not only that, it's gonna have an impact on the players. Even if you bring in a better coach right now, we fire Tyler and bring in a better coach right now, then it's still rebuilding, right? You're still in rebuild mode, because now you've got to get used to a whole new system, and 9 times out of 10, a whole new coaching staff.
And on top of that, hold on, Brooke. And on top of that, even if you keep Tyler Marsh and you release, because everybody's contract is going to be up because it's 2026, Angel and Camilla is going to be surrounded by a team they need to get continuity with all over again.
I told y'all this last year before any of this was going on. Do y'all remember my conversation? I said 2026 is going to be a Ferris wheel. Didn't I say It's gonna be people going. They're gonna cook up everybody on a 1-year contract. Mostly everyone that can get that has a contract right now that did a signing this year and last year is on a second year or either on the 1-year contract. And next year, when the CBA go down, if they don't strike, it's gonna be a windmill. So people are gonna get together doing this CBA like they did in Unrivaled and lock up and have a designated spot. Now, it depends on what bro Claus, stop what you say with it.
I think what she talking about is them people ain't coming. That's all fine and
I
dandy.
said that it's gonna be a windmill,
but them vets ain't coming to this.
No,
but y'all know the CBA stuff that's going to happen this year. They can realistically go on strike before the All-Star games.
But yeah, before the All-Star game. But they not. So they're gonna
I don't know.
I don't think
that's the rumor. That's the rumor that they gonna strike at the All-Star. They gonna boycott it. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, they will have to bring in a veteran coach, somebody to stir the ship.
Yeah,
long as this Tyler Morris, Jeff P thing continues, nobody coming here, man.
Like I said, they gonna get rid of these people because ain't nobody gonna come. And Michael Alter know that don't nobody want to come around this organization.
You know he don't
Michael
know yet
Alter,
because he need to. Let me tell you something.
Listen, he over there talking and he with Lisa Leslie and her damn husband, which is her business manager.
If he really wanted to help, I'm gonna tell you, I love Lisa Leslie. Don't get me wrong, but I'm about to tell y'all something. He got Raina on his staff right now.
Right now.
Yes.
Make the move.
No, well, Lisa Leslie could be the GM. Get rid of Jeff.
You see what I'm saying?
That's why I say I want to get rid of Jeff P. I ain't want there to be no damn coach.
That's what I'm saying, Mike Alter. You got Raina on this squad right now.
I said Stephanie White, or I said Wright or Wakanda Forever can do the coaching. Mars out, Pink Panther gone, Lisa Leslie in.
That's why I say do it now, and the fans will understand that you probably gonna lose the rest of the season, but you're gonna do it anyway.
You gonna
let
do it
them
anyway.
Get some continuity with their new coach.
Don't be like the Fever, holding on, and you losing, holding on, and then wait. This is a non-traditional situation. The CBA is next year, and this is what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Stephanie White might be over here next season.
Just hear me out.
Nah, she ain't want to come here before.
How many new coaches got hired this year?
What, 6 or 7? 6 or 7?
No, 8.
8. Okay.
8 out of 13 teams. 8 got switched and fired or either quit or went to another team, like Stephanie White. 8. Listen, that is unprecedented. 8 coaches, 4 coaches with the first year, which was Teaspoon was one of those. This is the WNBA, y'all. It doesn't matter if they get rid. They know they got to get rid of these people. Michael Alter and Nadia Rollinson. They know that they have to. Nadia Rollinson already about their life. She already wanted. She don't like Jeff P. I'm just putting it out there, allegedly. I'm just saying because Jeff P. went around her back, went to Mike Alter, his butt buddy, and said, "Look, man, you know me. I've been here for years. I've been playing with the camera and putting the DVD and the VCR in the. Yeah, I've been doing all of this. You know what I mean? From the beginning of Chicago Sky. I just, My opportunity is here, and I just really, I don't like her. Michael Alter, amen that shit. Nadia had to fire the lady. Jeff P didn't fire. It was supposed to be Jeff P and Nadia Rollins, which is head chairman, in there to give Teaspoon her pink slip. But that didn't happen. Pink Panther hides as the Pink Panther hides all the time. Showed no face. A weak back, hook nose, buttermilk complexion, salt bag. Won't say the last part, but yeah, him with pink skin. He was not around for Teaspoon exit because he didn't want to even look at her. Y'all got to understand, man, listen. This is a business. It ain't no better nowhere else.
Yeah, might as well
It ain't no
do
better
it now.
nowhere else. You blowing smoke up my butt, and you ain't gonna be able to do that because I got a clincher. I out instead of entrance. I exit. So you ain't gonna try to fool me and try to glaze me to think that all of the rest of the organizations are good places to go. They all are snakes.
I don't think we're saying that.
No, I'm just talking to the ones in the chat. It's
They might look. They might be all snakes, but
they
all coaches
snakes.
are confident, bro. Claude, we gotta call it what it is.
So who's competent? Who's losing? They competent?
Natalie,
Are the losers competent?
Natalie is competent.
Who?
Natalie is competent. That's who we just played.
She's 500. Yeah, she's 500
with an expansion team.
She's all right. She's 500. Yes, I said yes. Who is the rest of them?
I was just
After the 8.
Name.
No. After the 8. Goddamn it!
I
Some
was
of the ones
simply
that,
talk-
some
I'm
of the
simply-
ones that's gonna make the playoffs, Keisha gonna get fired. Do you realize that?
So
do you know that, right? They gonna get fired, right? You know
Even the
that, right?
Mystics are playing. It's almost a playoff team, and they
Yes.
real young. They
Cindy
got like
Johnson
3
is not gonna
21-year-olds.
get fired.
No.
Natalie is not gonna get fired. Man Bun in Dallas is gonna get fired.
I didn't say that she was gonna get fired. I say she 500. Why is you focusing on Valkyries?
You asked me they gonna get
I
fired,
said-
right? That's what you just said.
Yeah, she not gonna get
I'm
fired.
telling
Go
you
move
who
on.
not
I
gonna get
agreed on that.
fired.
Okay, go ahead. I agree on that.
Stephanie White probably gonna walk away herself. She probably not gonna get fired.
She gonna be
just
gone.
She don't want stuff.
She don't want the
Becky
job.
Hammond is not gonna get fired. Cheryl Reeves is not gonna get fired.
Becky Hammond might have her last year to this year.
She not gonna get fired.
Okay. She might have her last year this
Who
year.
else is in the league? I can't even think of all the teams now. Who
old boy from Atlanta, from Florida.
the Suns,
Coast,
the
that's
Connecticut
in
Suns
Atlanta,
coach
he
is
ain't
not gonna get fired.
Mm-mm. The Dreams coach ain't
The
gonna
Dreams
get
coach
fired.
is not gonna get fired.
You think that these teams not gonna win and they not gonna get fired?
The Dream are winning.
And this
though.
has been a history.
The
this has
Mercury
been a
coach
history-
is not gonna
Wait,
get fired.
Y'all telling me y'all trying to remove the history of the W and saying that
I'm
they gonna
telling you who not
this
gonna
is gonna
get
be
fired.
the year with the new CBA that's
No.
coming. Y'all gonna say that this
No,
is the
bro,
first
Clark.
year that everybody ain't
Let
gonna
me
get
run
fired?
it down. Atlanta's not gonna get fired. Connecticut not gonna get fired. Golden State not gonna get fired. The Aces not gonna get fired. The Lynx not gonna get fired. The Mercury not gonna get fired. The Sparks probably not gonna get fired. The Liberty not gonna get fired, and the Storm are not gonna get fired. The only
So-
people gonna get fired is Chicago Sky and possibly the Wings. But Kurt Miller might not fire Man Bun. He might give him another year. He might not get fired.
So I want on record, nobody but maybe Tyler Moss gonna get fired. That's what you just
Maybe
did.
Stephanie White. The Phoenix
No,
Mercury coach is not gonna get fired. Nate Tippett is not
No,
gonna get
no,
fired.
Stephanie White not finna get fired. You say she gonna walk away.
No,
So-
I
One of the
said,
two is gonna happen. She either gonna get fired or she
well,
gonna
she
walk
gonna
away.
I put them in, but we got about a good 8 of them that are not gonna get fired, bro, Claude. That's
you
what I'm
mentioned
saying.
11
And-
right now
and-
that wasn't
and-
gonna get fired. You just mentioned 11 teams that was not gonna fire.
No, I
They-
didn't. I mentioned the Dream, the Sun, the Valkyries, the Aces, the Lynx, the Mercury. I said the Sparks, the Liberty, and the Storm. That's 9 teams. And there are 13 of them.
So the rest of the 5 gonna get fired.
I think the Wings coach is up in the air. I don't know what Kurt Miller doing with him. Chicago Sky, they up in the air. I don't know. Jeff P get another run. Tyler Marsh might stay. The Fever coach up in the air. I don't know, because the fans might run Stephanie White out of there.
So that's 3.
Yeah, but the rest of
3
them,
out of the 4.
you know why they're not gonna get fired? Connecticut's son knew they said from the beginning it was a rebuild, and they are selling that team and moving to another city.
They gonna give him 2 years. They gonna give him 2 years.
Correct.
And
So he's not gonna get fired. The dream coach is probably not gonna get fired.
Has bought the dream. I said it, and I'll keep saying it again. I had the dream in the top 3, top 4. He has come in. Carl has come in and taken that team straight to the top. Ain't no way in the world. Even if they end up,
no, they ain't gonna fire him.
They're not getting rid of him. And here's part of the problem: we don't have enough women coaches in this league.
That's why some firing finna happen. I'm trying to tell you.
But no, here's why I don't think
so.
And then
it's not
let me finish.
black woman coach.
Let me finish. Here's why I don't think that that's going to happen, because we know that it's listen, there's a glaring difference, but let's talk about who's available as women coaches and even black women coaches who are available, who can come in and coach at a high clip with a high caliber and come in the W and coach. People keep dropping Lisa Leslie name in, and what we keep saying, I don't want Lisa Leslie to be no coach. Just because you was a great player don't mean you could be a great coach.
Yeah, they do.
Not me.
And then you got these bomb collegiate coaches like a Dawn Staley and a Kim Mulkey. They're not about to leave the collegiate level to come and coach in the W.
Not at all.
Money. So again, who's available? If we're looking at the talent
you got 2
pool
on
for coach, wait a minute.
You got 2 on the bench.
If we're looking at the talent pool for head coaches as females, if we're looking at what's already in the W, you only got 2 or 3, maybe 4. Nola, Tanisha, Rena, and maybe Paris. That's it. And none of them are about to get a head coaching job.
Yeah, I don't think Paris is gonna get one. I mean, maybe Rena, maybe Nola, but that's only. But Nola, Kurt Miller, I don't know, because Kurt Miller does do some good old boy stuff. I'd be shocked. The jury is out. I don't know if he gonna fire his boy, because that dude is his boy.
What? He's the one that Lisa Leslie wanted the job there, but he didn't even contact her.
He gave it to Man Bun. Yeah,
right,
because Man Bun was his video assistant or something. He been knowing that guy since college or something like that. I think he gonna give him at least 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I think what they gonna probably do is probably trade Enrique and retool the team. You know what I'm saying, Miss D? And then give him another run.
Breaking news.
Who done got fired?
Yes. Sheryl Swoopes has expressed interest in coaching in the WNBA today, especially mentioning a desire to coach the Chicago Sky. She has even stated she would love to coach the players like Angel Reese, while Sky recently head coach Tyler Marsh.
Well, listen, make it happen.
Yeah, we know that, but Jeff P ain't hiring no Swoop.
But listen,
he gonna be gone.
Right, make it happen. Lisa Leslie, and Cheryl are cool.
Jeff P gonna be gone.
So Lisa Leslie is the general manager.
This is what
Swoop's gonna be the coach.
This is what I'm saying.
So
let me hold on. Let me finish. Swoops is cool. Don't get me wrong, but you got a black woman coach on your staff.
Yes, you do. But you know what they do. You know what? Look at my man.
I don't even know why we mess around with Swoop.
Look at my man over there on the Mystics. That's just what they do in the W. They miss coaches. That was our coach already on the Sky. He over there on the Mystics.
Well, look, like I said,
over there on the Mystics, Keisha. Don't act like they don't do that. They get rid of your whole staff.
I know that. But to bring in
then you don't be talking about Wakanda forever gonna be here.
No, what I'm saying is, even in my opinion, this is just my opinion. Swoop shouldn't touch this, man. Because the minute the shit go bad, they blaming it all on her. I wouldn't touch it. But Swoops, you ain't got to listen to me.
You don't want nobody to come coach here.
No, I want somebody they can't blame. I'm telling you.
I wouldn't touch it if Jeff is there.
Look,
Jeff is not there.
They love scapegoating people.
No, Jeff gonna be gone.
That's true, right?
I guarantee you, Jeff gonna be gone.
But Swoops did previously say she would never come to the Sky because of what they did to Teaspoon.
Oh yeah, she did.
No, she's not coming with Jeff. She probably if she saw Lisa Leslie.
She just said that today though.
But you know what? She saw she knows something.
Maybe her and Lisa talked. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Maybe she said, Lisa said, I might be in the running for the GM job, and I hire you.
Let me tell y'all, I'm tired, y'all. Let me tell you why I'm tired. I don't want no more novice coaches. Get somebody with some experience, man.
Well, pick Rena.
That's what I'm saying. I need some experience, man. I'm tired of this shit.
She not gonna. I don't think they
got to give people a pass. They just learning. They don't know how to take time. I ain't got time for
and then listen. I like Swoops. But her college coaching was kind of rough. Her college coaching was kind of rough because she was one to smack players up. You gotta be patient.
Oh yeah, she did coach at one time, but
you can't be smacking players. Kids. Yeah, the players they was on Dateline saying she was a little rough with them.
She was rough. She was rough.
You don't want that. You can't do that. You can't do it in the pros now. You can't be
she old school.
Yeah, you can't.
She grabbed somebody by the jersey.
She was like, "What you say, little snitch? What? I'm about that."
You can't have that. You can't have that.
No, she can't do it.
No, this is not the climate for that. That's for sure.
But the thing is this, y'all, straight up.
Oh, Cheryl was fired for mistreatment of player. Well, there you have it.
Yeah, her players saying how she was cussing them out and she was a little rough. You can't get too much upset, not cussing them out, but of course, Don Staley do it, but not.
I would rather have that damn type of coach than the motherfucker that just don't say nothing.
Oh, stop it! You know why I'm gonna tell you to stop it. The minute Swoops is out there cussing out Angel Reese, the ball gonna crash.
That's the ball. That's the ball. He get messy anyway. He gets involved in that.
Who the hell she talking to?
I don't get involved with no girl fights. Nope.
Who the hell she talking to? She talking to the money. She talking to the money.
Yeah.
I ain't getting involved in none of that. Listen. First of all, let's not pretend that something ain't finna go down. Something finna go down because you smell it. You listen, we smelt it when we didn't hear about. Listen, when we didn't hear about
Kennedy Carter, you about to bring him up.
We already knew to push the panic button. When we didn't hear, we say, okay, free agency here. I know I'm right. Thank you. It say when we didn't hear nothing about Kennedy Carter. We smelt it. We knew it. We was like, So
what you saying is Tyler Marsh
just ain't right.
You saying Tyler Marsh better, not make that next mortgage payment? Is that what you saying?
Tyler better go try to find him a new cycle.
Hold on, we about to get out.
Paid off. No, he gonna get paid off. He gonna be able to pay his mortgage over.
Tyler better get his resume for a high school team because that's what he's gonna be coaching.
Look, let's end on a high note before we get out of here.
Yeah, not negative.
I want to highlight. I ain't messing around with you. My highlighting Nafisa dropped 26 points tonight. Kelsey Mitchell dropped 32 to get the fever past Paige Beckers. Paige Beckers dropped 27 in a losing effort. Okay. Kayla Thornton dropped 29 on our head. Vanessa Morrow put up 20 for Connecticut.
Yeah.
Satu dropped 25. And Skylar Diggins dropped 24 tonight, y'all.
God, y'all better stop.
Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the ladies, man.
I DM Skylar Diggins and told her I'm proud of her.
You so crazy. You was a crazy munchkin.
I told her, I say, Skylar, I'm so proud of you. You and your Wiley. Because she started crying about NECA and everything. She was crying. You know, she was like, NECA take all of this stuff and I'm trying to, y'all don't know what's on her head and this stuff going on with the CBA. They disrespecting her. And she still got to come out here and play. And I was like,
Claude, it's time for you to go to bed.
I was like, damn, Skylar, I'm sorry, baby. Here you go.
Well, Skylar
I'm
can't
proud
blame
of you, Skylar.
Jewel Lloyd or her mama. Skylar can't blame Jewel Lloyd.
No.
She ain't no excuse now. No, I'm saying she played
No,
good. She played
look,
good.
at the end of the day, the day about to end. Let me tell y'all something. The Players Club will be back tomorrow. The Mystics is playing the Wings. So I'm going to call that game, you know, see if Paige can get somebody to do something to help her out and get a win. But the Mystics going to be tough. Sydney Johnson going to be out there slapping butts again. So it going to be a good game.
He got beside himself. He got a little excited. That's
He
all.
was all happy with himself. It's going to be a good game. So y'all come rock out with us, man.
Hey, Keisha. Hey, they better stop playing with Sister Bernadine. Sister Bernadine, all in my comments on all the Clarkies. I mean, the Clarkies been going crazy, y'all. Sister Bernadine said the choker CC with her logo bricks, million turnovers and no defense, 1 for 23 and from 3-point range, faking an injury cause, and she's scared of Paige to play with her choking ass. I said,
that's
Sister
a lot
Bernadine,
in the comment.
Sister Bernadine in the comments, L, doing her thing.
Tell us how you really feel.
Sister Bernadine told her, and then I'm saying exactly what you say. Tell them, Sister Bernadine.
She on your channel? I don't see her in the comments.
She must be on his channel.
She on my page in the comments.
Oh, okay.
A Clarkie just said that I was an idiot.
Baking up them 9-apple turnovers. That's what she doing.
Oh, Lord. But meanwhile, look.
No, she ain't. She had with Jeff P. She's Jeff P.
Right.
How you do that Pink Panther shit?
Right.
Man. Meanwhile, Kelsey Mitchell out there trying to will these mongrels.
Oh my God.
Sorry for her. That's what I want. I like Kelsey Mitchell on the.
That's who I wanted.
Yeah.
They held her hostage over there in Indiana.
No, they caught her. They caught her. We couldn't.
They caught her. I hope they don't do it no more. I hope they don't do it.
That's what held hostage.
No, they can't do it. They can only do it. They only could do it for this.
What? Either once or twice. Okay, one time.
Good.
Yeah, I want Kelsey Mitchell to be able to move around because I think she a missing piece to somebody's championship team.
Well, Portland just fired one of the executive sons.
Oh Lord.
There's some trouble already in Portland. We ain't even got there. What you say, El?
The same thing you just said.
Look, I want.
It's some trouble.
That's what I told Bob Jones. That's why I tried to. I'm a DM. I'm a DM on Angel. Look, I get that Chicago people won't Kai back. I get it, but I want Kelsey. Goddamn bitch.
Hell
Kai,
yeah.
I like Kai better than low key. I like Kai. I mean Kelsey better than Kai.
I won't.
Hey, speaking of Kai, did y'all see the
They be going at
Did y'all see
crazy.
you see the video that the Mercury did, and they was asking different players questions, and one of the questions was who's the most overrated player in the W. So you either had a choice to answer the question or whatever the task was, like show me your DMs or something, or take a shot of lemon juice. Why every single one of them took a shot of lemon juice on that question?
Lord.
Yeah.
They was like, Kai said, you not about to get me canceled.
Hey,
Kai trying to get another contract. He trying to get canceled.
They was asking them who on Indiana Fever, who would you like to go to sit on the plane with on plane rides? Who would you like as of now to be sitting on the plane with on Indiana Fever on your team? They asked Carlson. Carlson said, Dewana.
Oh. That ain't age well.
That was today. They say, who would you like?
Ooh.
Yeah, she say who?
That's dirty. That's
They
dirty.
had
say-
probably already filmed it though. They just
That
put
was
it out today.
no. She was gone. I'm telling you, this new. She was sending a mess. She was laughing after it because the Wanabana was gone.
You know
Oh,
what?
So
Stephanie White
you
throw
get
shots
it?
at Dewana. Did
You
she kind
get
of throw
it?
shots at her?
Huh? No,
Did
she
Stephanie
wanted
White
to
throw
be
shots?
gone. She wanted
Right.
to leave just like Dewana did.
Yeah.
You didn't get it. She
Yeah,
say
yeah,
they
that's true.
asked her who she want to be on the plane with, on the plane ride with. She said Dewana.
Liberty, no. Hey, what she's saying is, I want to be like Dewana and not be there. Be
And get up
Hey
out of
y'all.
there.
Hey
Shout
y'all.
out to
Satu
Anissa
out here
Morrow.
shaking Stewie.
Hey,
Oh Lord.
give me my apology.
Device is connected
Oh,
successfully.
You heard me, player.
Are they talking in Spanish? What the hell?
Player.
Teacher, what you playing?
Give me my apology.
Satu shaking Stewie.
You better give me my apology, player.
What apology?
Talking about some my Satu Sapi talking about I don't see what the unicorn is all about.
I
There
see
go
it.
your there go your
I was concerned about her
unicorn.
injuries. I think
Yeah,
she
I always knew she was a good player. She just don't finish a season, so hopefully she finished this season.
Oh damn!
No, I'm serious.
Psyching everybody out because she didn't want to be in Dallas with Enrique. Everybody trying to get away from Enrique.
Yeah, I just want her to be healthy. That's all.
Thank you for subscribing, Bryce Smith.
Thank you, man.
Hey, yeah, I just want her to be healthy. I like Satu.
Okay, y'all, listen.
Shout out,
Hey,
wait a
Keisha.
minute. Shout out Anissa Morrow for getting her first double-double tonight.
I know, 20 points, 11 rebounds.
Hell, you thinking like me? That's what I was finna say.
We could have had her too. I like Lisa.
Would he have played Anissa?
Hell
I
no.
would think so. Over
Nope.
Rachel Banham and Rebecca.
Nope.
Rated R's. The rated R's. Yeah,
I
they would play
ain't
against
want
rated R's.
Lisa to come here.
Nah, I can see him playing her at the 4. This
No.
dude playing
Listen,
Michaela.
no, man, no. He was gonna have all the boys from the hood was gonna come up in, and then everybody going to jail because they was gonna beat the shit out of Tyler Marshall.
We gotta go, y'all. Bryce, thank you for coming through because Bro Claude is starting to talk
Okay.
crazy.
Okay, let me do this commercial real quick. Hey, y'all,
shit.
listen here. My shea butter is taking off, y'all. I appreciate all of y'all that's been ordered. I thank everybody because it has been coming in, and I appreciate it. We ain't even launched a campaign. We have just now got my sister talk to my son, and we had a conference call today. We have a lot of big things coming. I was not able to upload the commercial L like you gave me instructions to because I didn't know how to do it. I got to get some help to do it, but I tried to do it like several times. It did not take on my phone like several different times, and then I stop, Miss D. You too, Keisha, shut up. So I wanted to let y'all know I appreciate y'all ordering my shea butter. I thank y'all. I really, really do. Thank y'all. Go to breadhousebutters.com. ADP put it in there. ADP put the breadhousebutters.com in there. Go to breadhousebutters.com. You guys can put your order in. It's the softest shea butter for your skin that you can ever touch. And it's full of real hyperallergenics. It has no chemicals, no toxicities, no impurities. And the scent is so good, y'all. I'm just telling y'all, you're going to love it, love it, love it. And thank you, Sister Keisha. Your stuff coming when I feel like it. If you
that's a hot mess.
If you treat me good, it'll be in the mail tomorrow.
Nothing.
It'll be in the
give me my stuff.
See y'all, see how the gangster, see what I gotta deal with a gangster. No, I already sent it. So ADP, did you get your I sent you your ADP, I sent you your tracking number. You should have your tracking number in there. And then Sister Bernadine, yours already done and sent. And
Don't believe him, y'all. He just telling lies.
No, I sent it. Y'all, they got their tracking numbers already, Keisha. So you the only one ain't got no tracking number because yours ain't coming to you nice to me.
Yeah. And that's gonna be a long time. I may not ever get the butters.
You see this? You see these? You see this? I'm gonna put a root on your ass. I got some of that.
Your two little fingers ain't gonna never go back straight. You keep playing with me.
No, I'm putting it in the mail in the morning. I'm putting it in the mail in the morning. I'm putting it in. Yes, thank you. Okay, ADP. I told you. I tried to get ADP her order for like 2 weeks. She got Boys in the Hood stealing her shea butter.
What the hell?
Hey, ADP neighbors then took her shea butter. I say, ADP, you got your shea butter? Said no.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
More persistent. And I think she has made more of an effort to crash the defensive glass, but I also think that early on in the season, there weren't as many to be had because teams were shooting such a high percentage against us. And so I think we've done a little bit better job of that the last couple of games, which has allowed more opportunities for defensive rebounds. But she certainly has been, more persistent in going to attack those.
Did he start laughing when he talked? No. Tyler. He talking about Angel Reese's defensive production and her rebounding.
I think she has made more of an effort to crash the defensive glass, but I also think that early on in the season, there weren't as many to be had because teams were shooting such a high percentage against us. And so I think
was
we've
funny.
done a little bit better job of that the last couple of games, which
I
is
smacked the shit out there. I told you I'm gonna punch him dead in his shit. I'm gonna punch him. Look, L. See the fist, L? Bow. Bow. Back.
Okay, guys, we leaving. We leaving.
Bop.
That's enough.
Bop.
We've had enough.
No more of the horror show, please.
Hold on,
No more. I can't take it.
Did he say this man said she's made more of an effort?
That's what he said.
That's what he said. I feel like
Ain't she leading the league in rebounding?
She is.
the whole league by
What he talking about?
5.
Not even just the Eastern Conference, but the whole league.
By 5. By
What you talking about?
Chad, we love y'all.
She leading them by 4. She 13. The closest person is 9.8.
We'll be here till 4 in the morning messing around with Tyler Marsh. I'm not gonna let him do it. He's not gonna steal my joy from me. No.
You mess around and play that foolishness while we trying to get it.
You know, she always, her messy ass always do it. Talk about we ain't in on the podcast.
Because I be strolling through Twitter, y'all, and I said, what the hell he say?
You see Baby Paige, I be trying. I told you this little minion Smurf ass girl be over here minioning and then say she a damn Smurf. Yeah, I can't tell. Love, peace.
I love y'all. Love you, L and Miss D. Thanks for rocking with us.
Thank you for having me on the panel.
Go subscribe to Miss D channel.
Love
Really
y'all.
Milky
Have a
Way.
good
I
night.
love you, Maniac. I love you.
Bye, chat. Bye, panel. Love y'all.
Love y'all. See y'all. Look, we out. Bye, player.